Hi, I'm SimmerRue, and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I want to build another family home, but this one is going to be a little bit different. I really want to give off the idea that this was a community lot before, like a shopping center or something. So with that being said, let's jump into this video. This is the bar in Mount Komorebi, but this lot is just perfect for what I was going for. So my initial idea was that, well, firstly, we have a granny flat and then the main house. But it's very square. This is basically 2 squares with a roof on top of it. And I'm completely okay with that. This was supposed to be like a building before, like a shopping center of sorts, or I don't know, that was converted into, say, into a house. So that is why it looks a bit weird at the moment, but I really like this build. And I also really like the way that it came out. This area here was supposed to be a garage, but unfortunately the lot was too small. And we really do not have bigger lots with the road connecting on the side. We do, but it's very limited. And also I really wanted a desert-like land or like concrete, so unfortunately in The Sims 4 you are a bit limited to what they give you, which for the first time in a very long while actually irritated me, but I got over it. We are fine. I absolutely love the way that this house came out. I also feel like this is a really nice house to play in if you have a legacy sim, or yeah, I mean, it's single story. I personally do not like playing in double stories when I play The Sims. It just becomes a little bit complicated of sorts. Then you constantly have to go upstairs, look where your Sims are, where in a house like this, it's quite easy. You can just zoom out and you will exactly know where everybody is, unless they've gone wandering off of the lot. Now here I'm just trying to blend in this pebble that we have around the world. The Sims team didn't give us a matching swatch. They never do. Thank you, Sims. So I had to go in and I had to try and make it blend as much as possible. In the end, I ended up with this. It isn't as sharp as the ones around us, but it still looks like it kind of blends if you just squint your eyes a bit and don't really look at all of the highlights in the one in the world. But anyway, let's move on. This weekend, I'm not going to just talk about something else and not the build, but so this weekend was my anniversary and my partner and I watched all of the Nightmare on Elm Street films, and I was so surprised. Well, we both were. We honestly thought that it was just going to be, like another slasher, like Halloween or Friday the 13th. Campy, fun. It was very camp, but oh my word, it was so serious and really good. The third one, which don't mind the name, it's absolutely horrible. I think it's Dream Warriors. I know it sounds so lame, but that movie is absolutely amazing. I think it is going to become like one of my top films that I've ever seen. And this movie came out in 87. Shook. I was shook, but they really took their horrors quite seriously. Now, let's get back to the build. I just really wanted to share that with y'all. It's good. Give it a watch. Give it a watch. It's really good. Now, this is now the entrance area. You saw me do the kitchen. I kind of went for like this black and white with the wooden vibe, and we just run with it throughout the house. I also cannot understand why radios cannot clip onto those tables, like those little side tables. It is the weirdest thing ever. So I had to take a normal side table, raise it up one so that it can actually be level with it. It's insane. It's insane. Like, please, SimStream, just make it work. Make us place radios on the accent side tables. Now, that little lamp, I really wanted to use it because it came with the pack, but it was too small, so I just go for my basic lamp, my favorite lamp, which came with Tiny Living. And that lamp is everything but tiny, but oh my god, it is amazing. I am obsessed with it. Round about here, I realized, oh, I only have a bathroom in the main, like, suite. So I had to extend the actual closet area, and that was only going to be a half bath, but yeah, I turned it into an actual bathroom. This area with the terracotta tiles that's next to this bedroom, that is a laundry, and I was not going to sacrifice my laundry. I wanted the laundry. This bedroom came out to be like my favorite. So we have this beautiful sand color that I mix with black. This is something that I do in the granny flat as well, except there it's black and green. And I really like it. I love this bedroom. I take one of the existing like gallery walls, and then I just add some things with it, some black accents, the mirror, also the new photo frames, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. They are for free, so I just add them. They really fill up walls, and it's cheap. I also place a vanity. Now this might be a little bit too cramped for one, but I loved it. I hardly ever place vanities in this house. Oh, in my homes. I just felt like it worked. And now we're moving over to the kids' room, and I really wanted to go for green. I cannot build a house without adding yellow or green. It's just impossible. We just need it. It's just so beautiful. And again, this room is a little bit cluttered. You can size this tent down one, and your kids and your toddlers can still use it. I'm not too sure if they can actually use the bear that I placed inside of the tent, but I just wanted to add some more toys. And I go around and I just painted this place white. And the kids' room, and I was fine with it. I was like, should I add an accent color? But it just became a little bit much. We also have a nursery. I am obsessed with nurseries. I think I'm going to basically place nurseries in almost every home. Maybe just for the next couple of months. It's a new feature. I just can't help it. It's just absolutely amazing. We place all of the normal nursery things. I go ahead and I just add some extra toys. We have this yellow Sasquatch, which is absolutely amazing and is my favorite. But I do swap it out for the new llama. I tend to forget about this. The categories are really weird. I can actually not find the llama. I really have to search for it. I am blind, but I don't think I'm that blind. But I might be. I don't know. Now we're going over to the hallway. I wanted to place this marble because of the kitchen. My original idea for the kitchen was supposed to be marble, but we don't really have marble upper cabinets unless you want to go for a more dated house. And I also didn't want to have that. I really wanted to go for this modern look. I mimic both the bathrooms as well. I use the exact same sink, toilet, and shower top combo. And then also just place these beautiful sconces. They are absolutely amazing. They also come with this pack. And this shower tub combo is the best thing, in my opinion, that came with the Growing Together expansion pack. We just really needed a new shower tub combo. It is time. It was time. We only have 2. No, we have 3, but no. They're just not the vibe. Or is it 4? I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe we have 5 now. But the point being, it's just not enough. This is the granny flat. And at first I wanted to go for the exact same fridge and stove, which I do, and I went for the same colors, but I do change it. I make the fridge and the stove, I do make black. I wanted the grandparents, well, in my opinion this is the grandparents, and I just wanted them to have their own style, so I give them different bar stools. As I said, I changed the fridge and the stove to black. And then I just add these beautiful couches, but I do make them green and orange. It just warms up the place. It also just brings everything together. This little round table that came with Tiny Living matches those stools perfectly that came with this pack. And then also just go around and I just add some extra gold. I really wanted to add a fish. I never add fish, especially that tiny little round fish bowl. And it's actually just so aesthetic. So we have a fish. And then I just place another gold frame just to bring everything together. The mirror on top of the fireplace, I did try and make that gold as well. But, well, that warm bronzy gold, but we just didn't have the color. Now here we are in the bedroom. As I mentioned, I go with the black accent again, but this time we just have the pop of green and not just the sand color. And I love it. I also love these side tables. I do turn them sideways. Your Sims can still use the bed. It's still completely functional. And then I also go with the warm curtains. I didn't want to place the green. It was just a bit too much. And we don't have a television in their main area, so I just decided to place it in their room. I also go and place that little stool underneath it, that little ram. We have that ram in the main area, but it's just too cute. I absolutely love it. It's just amazing. Now this is like a sunroom. I imagine with the original build, this was probably an entrance to one of the shops. This is where they place the mannequins, or I don't know, something, some display. But I really just wanted to utilize it, and we turn it into a type of a sunroom. I then go and I place this fireplace. As you can see that if you are like viewing it with the roof up, you can't really see the end of the fireplace where, you know, because this fireplace is standalone. So I just added another little chimney on top. We just place some extra stools. I placed this extra dining room table. And now we just finish off this entire build with some minimalistic gardening. I didn't want to go overboard. I do like the way that it turned out. I also add some monkey bars for the kids in between the trees. And then I just go ahead and I add some extra planters. Just some more things to do. I feel like the grandma or the grandpa just absolutely loves working in the garden. But let's quickly jump in the game and I can show you around. Here we are back in the game. It is currently raining, so I just went into bold mode. I went to daytime. I'm not going to stop the rain just now. I do not have MC Command Center installed at this moment. Now, let's quickly just look at the floor plan. As I said in the beginning of this video, this is just 2 squares. You can build a house with just some squares. Some simmers will say that you cannot, because it looks boring. It really doesn't. My personal opinion. So, here we have it. This is our lounge area. This couch is massive, and I'm okay with it. We also have a really big coffee table, these 2 rams over here, and then a decent sized television. Going over to the kitchen, here we have, as you can see, the wooden details with the black counters. I did add some wood details here and there, kind of to go back to that, but none of the woods really match, especially in the swatches I wanted. But it only doesn't match if you actually just focus on it. I feel like it blends in well enough. Here we have our bathrooms. I also just added this little carpet, kind of to just blend in with the bedroom, to show that they are connected in some form of way, and I think it looks nice. I really like this build. I think it could be fun to really play in it. Here is the grandparents area. Also very nice, very cute. I mean, this doesn't necessarily even have to be grandparents. You can also rent this out, or maybe one of your children is reaching adulthood and they want to live still with their parents but on their own. This is also a very nice place for something like that. Thank you for joining me on this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you don't miss out on any of my uploads. And then I hope to see you all again soon. Have a wonderfully beautiful day. Goodbye. So if there's one thing that I still want the Sims team to do, and it would probably be the best day of my life, is to be able to paint ceilings. Please, Sims team, I just want to be able to paint a ceiling.